Hello everybody and welcome back to DVD at Impera with yours truly, your first spare Primus pilots. We are back with the Republic and we are at the start turn at the moment. I'm recording this episode back to back with the last one, so I know exactly where we are. We are trying to fend off bloody Epirus. That is basically what's going to happen here, right? We are trying to fend off Epirus. Epirus has not made the move just yet, but they are probably going to start declaring war against us very soon. That is going to be the near future, right? So, yeah, good to be back. Let us continue on this thing. So, we've already done the notifications. Let's just recheck the construction report, because there's a lot of archives and libraries and such coming in. Let's see what that does for our Empire maintenance. Empire maintenance is going down, but still, what we are actually earning through all this, it's not enough. It's just not enough. We need to make sure we get more money in our coffers. Now, we have finally conquered Iberia. Iberia is now fully under our control, which is amazing. Same applies to Africa. So Africa and Iberia are fully under our control. That means that we can now start moving legions over to a different section of the world where we can actually use them. I think we'll leave this legion over here in Africa to maybe, you know, if something happens here, I would like to have a force here that can respond to the threat. So that means the Igariman or the Garamantians or the Nazamones or this faction, Kiranaike. If they were to declare war on us, any of these factions, then we should be able to swoop in quickly and deal with it. Although it's going to be pretty challenging, because they will come with 2 stacks and we have 1 to defend. Well, what else is new, right? What else is new? This army, of course, is going to go to Ebora, I think. Let's set you on that. Not sure why you were able to move there. Let's have you move to Ebora. You're going to move up north a little bit. Hopefully we can start recruiting a couple of troops here. Yes, that would be nice. Usually we do 3 of these, but I think we're actually going to do 3 of these. Marian Volunteer Legionaries or Legionary Javelin Men. Actually, these volunteers are a little bit cheaper. Let's pick up 3 of these and make sure that we get public order under control here. Now, if we have a legion standing here, especially a general that is so good, it's already going to make a big difference, like a really big difference. You can see it here, plus 25. So that is amazing. I think we can keep Africa under control with maybe even just this legion, to be honest. Maybe it's even just going to be this legion, and that would mean that we would be able to get this legion up north. You know what? If that is the case, we might not recruit this. We probably should recruit 3 of these. So let's do just that. Now here's the... We need to get everybody over to the front lines. That's basically what we're going to try and do here. We need to get bloody everybody on the front lines. So we have 3 spies. Let's get... I might leave 1 spy over here. That could be good. I also need you to be better at actions. So you need that. I'll take that. And... Don't really care about that. We will need that, though. So those are some good things. Let's have you move over to Bibrakte a little bit, just to keep an eye on the situation. And let's have you move over to here to see what's happening here. Nothing. Good. You are actually going to go start moving towards the towards Epirus, because Epirus is going to be the issue. That's as simple as it's going to be here. So you need to start moving over to here, because there's a lot of agent activity here, and we're going to try and get rid of a couple of these agents if we can. You need to do that. We probably need to do that on all of them. So let's go over all this. Now you, of course, need to start moving. Then you are gonna do that. There we go. Very good. You are doing what you should. You're doing what you should. You are all doing what you should. You can't do that. You actually got a level, which is good. You're level 3 now. Great. You need to get that. And then we need... I think agriculture is always good. But that is also very good to have. But we'll take agriculture for now, and then let's start moving here. Okay, and then you have a level as well, which is... Wow, that Primus de Paris, man. He is, like, this is replenishment. This is what I call bloody replenishment. That is so good. You, what do you need? What can we do with you? I think I'm just going to upgrade whatever we can here, but then we actually... No, let's just do that. No, crap, we need to... we need to pick something. So I guess it's... Well deployed. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? Because these are all map actions. Okay, well, we'll take that then. And you're actually capped. You're capped. Okay. Okay, we need to get that legion as far as we can get it. So that would be trespassing. Let's not trespass against the Isseni. No one knows what they are willing to do to us. We need to make sure one general is actually... We need to make sure one general is actually going to be staying over here to defend this thing in case things go south, right? In case we have an issue with the Isseni, I would like to have somebody around here. And I would also like to have somebody around here. That is basically what I'm trying to say here. Sorry, I just had dinner and such, so I'm still a bit confused. I'm back with the Republic. I'm still a bit confused here. Anywho, let's send you over to here. We are going to do some recruitment on this legion, and then we'll send it over to the other one. Let's give you the first cohort. We'll give you some of that. Some veteran legionaries. That is 3. I think we want to have... No, I think we want to have maybe 3 for each legion. So that means we do this, and this all is going to be given to this legion over here. What can we recruit here? Nothing that we want. So let's have you on that mode, so that we can at least get some public order out of that and some cost reduction. So you probably... We have a little bit of money left. Let's see what we can do on the politics front. Is there anything we have to do? We don't have to do anything, so let's not spend on that. What we will do is send this fleet over to Taras. We can do a little bit of resupplying there. Not that we need it, but might as well. You are going to be reformed, because that is still a Quincharim if we do that. And my goodness, so much to do. Yeah, I think I wanna do some upgrades here, just to make sure that they have. Let's do it on about 3 of these. You could get everywhere basically, and you are going to be able to get some more legionnaires. Nope, you're not. Why not? Because we don't have the men. Yeah, because we don't have the men. I'm not gonna... more libraries coming in, which is very good. In terms of upgrades and such, let's... first of all, we need to go over the legions. Let's finish that thing first. So you are where you should be. You are where you should be. Everybody's where they should be, right? Yeah, you're recruiting. I think we only need this legion here. If we have this be a public order legion, this is a good general. It's Ralla. We know Ralla. He's of our family, so that is a very, very good general to have there. And then you can stand on the border over here. Not really sure whether we actually need you, but yeah. Let's keep the money in the bank. Let's go to the next turn. Unless we can upgrade a farm somewhere. Doesn't look like it. That could be upgraded. No, it can't. Okay. That could be upgraded, though. Let's start on that. It's only going to be 2 turns, but Brigantium can... we really want to start developing Iberia at the moment, because it's relatively threat-free, I'd say. So let's start developing this thing, and let's get to the next turn. Plenty of buildings being constructed, I do believe. So there's plenty of construction coming in, which is something that I absolutely love. So that is very good, very good indeed. All right, let's end that turn and get some more money in. We are getting money in. What is that? What is that sound? What is that? I'm unsure what that is. Anybody can enlighten me? It feels like it's Steam. Feels like it's Steam, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's achievements that we're getting or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the Isseni are going to declare war against us. I don't think they're ready to do that. They're still fighting in the north, so I'm actually not that worried about the Isseni. I am worried about Epirus a little bit more, to be honest. But on the other hand, I'm also not really worried about Epirus, because we have a couple of good legions there, or decent legions at least, and we have 3 more legions on the way. Although, let's say we have 2 more legions on the way, right? Because one of them is going to stay in Massalia, I think. One of them is going to stay in Massalia. The other one, the other 3, 3 legions. We have the Primus Inter Pares, and we have another legion coming from Iberia.
We shall have war,
yeah, there we go.
And poets will sing of it.
Okay, we're joined by the Igariman, which is good, but that might mean that we might have a battle to fight now. Yeah, look at that. A battle in Epidamnos. This could actually be a very iffy one, because that is a lot of troops that they are packing. Now, We also don't really have a strong center here. So we're going to have to fight this. We're going to have to see how this one goes. We might actually lose this settlement. I am, of course, going to try my best here. I was hoping that we would have some more time for this. I was hoping that we would have some more time to prepare, but yeah, we just don't have the time. We just didn't have the time. Now, they are packing a lot of Chalka Spites. I know how good they are. We've been fighting with them quite a bit ourselves as well. We have Legionnaires now. I mean, that is what we always say, right? The Legionnaire's worst nightmare is actually the pikemen, I think, because this, you know, these pikemen are not going to break. They're not going to break easily. These hoplites, they are going to be a nuisance for us, and they are going to come in with a lot of troops here. They're going to come in with a lot of troops, so a lot of pikes. That is. We have artillery, of course, and we have javelins. But I am unsure whether we're going to be able to. I'm unsure whether we're going to be able to win this, honestly. These javelins need to do their work, but we cannot just start throwing in javelins like into the Chalka Spites. I think I'm not sure. We also can't waste our ammo on the. We also can't waste our ammo on the ballistae. That would be bad. We really need to fire into the blob. That is basically what I'm trying to say here, and we need to fire flaming shots to do something about their morale. Also worth keeping in mind, this is not the best general. This is a Popularis general, and we kind of, if we lose this general, which might happen, let's be honest about that. That might well happen. If we lose this general, we might be in a little bit of trouble with the Popularis as well. So, crap, we can't use flaming shot because it's raining. That's too bad. Okay, so there's another thing that we could try here, and that is actually to not defend the city there, but to defend the city here. That is something we could try. Now, we need to be able to sally out with our men. Let's take a look at where we can actually place them, because I don't know this settlement very well. So, I'm going to set up something. I'm not saying that this is going to be the setup. I'm just going to set something up. Because I just want to get a little bit of a idea when it comes to how we're going to defend this. So we could do a double here as well. We could cup them a little bit as well. That is probably something that I will do a little bit of a cup. So this could be a entrance done. That means that we still have this flank over here. Now, I do know this settlement. We have been fighting here multiple times. So this is blocked off. They might go all the way around like that, but I think we'll have them intercepted before that happens. We could just, do this. I do believe we've done this before in this settlement. I can do this, and I think I will. And the reason I will probably do this is because we are going to be able to... I mean, these brimstone pits are not going to do anything, are they? Let's assume cavalry is going to move here. So that means we'll have these like so. Then we could have more cavalry there. Is that actually a slope? No, it's not. Actually, yeah. No, yeah, I think I'm going to assume cavalry is going to try and move through here. So let's do this. Then we will have... No, wait. I know how to do this. We've seen this one before. So we could do that. Then cavalry is going to try and maneuver through there. We'll have another one set up here, I think, like so. And then we'll have traps here as well. This is the most likely zone that they will get through. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take my time setting this thing up. So I'm assuming they're either going to hit here or here. I'm actually thinking here, to be honest. So let's have these in the defensive formation. We'll have these in the defensive formation as well. They didn't have a lot of missiles, I think. Now, the only issue that we might have here is the fact that we will not be able to really get our troops there. Our troops to the flank. That is not great. That is not the best thing. We'll have you in reserve, like over here. Got a couple of archers, which is good. We'll have them fire a will. We can't fire flaming shots. That is a bit of an issue. We'll have these stand over here. They're not going to fire a will, though. So let's not do that. We cannot fire flaming shot again. Our general needs to be here. in a cavalry testudo near the archers. What is that? Like, how do we get them? I don't know. But that needs to be flanking force, of course. So that means that you actually need to be... Actually, I wouldn't mind having you on the front lines here. We'll have these legionaries be a little bit more like that. I mean, that seems like a flank, man. So maybe we'll have them supported by these hoplites. So if we were to take these two, maybe we can make the flank a little bit less exposed here. Let's see how we would be able to do that. Because an exposed flank equals death, right? So that is looking better to me. That is looking better to me. We'll have hoplites. We'll set these in guard mode. We'll do the same over here. We'll set you in guard mode. And we'll do the same over here. Now the thing is, now that they are in formation, they are...
Ready and waiting. Your orders?
I mean, this is a
Orders understood.
pretty big opening. Now that really leaves no gap for anybody trickling in. And that is what I would like to see. I cannot see anybody trickling in here because... oh, crap. I took him out of there, didn't I? Okay, you're there. You're still there, that's good. We should have one spare, right? Do we not? We might not have one. Okay, what is all this then? Okay. Yeah, we need more men here. We don't have the men.
Legionaries! Brave Romans to a man!
Okay, let's do that then. Put them in guard mode. They're not gonna fire any pillums or whatever. You are over here. This is all flanking force, and wherever I need them force, basically. So these are plugging the gap. So that means we need them. They don't have any missile troops, do they? Well, they have some missile cav. Yeah, they have some missile cav. Okay, these are gap pluggers. Same goes for these, I guess. I'll put them here for now, so that they can throw whatever they want. Now, just out of curiosity, let's check the range on this. Would that allow us to fire into their rear? Not really. Not really. That is too bad. But it is what it is. So then the question is, how are we going to be able to get these men down their flank? It means that we need to have the opening here to go like that quite quickly. So that means that these three actually need to be here. Like here. And that these four actually need to be there as well. So we'll have this. They're not going to fire a will. Nobody's going to fire a will. They're only going to fire whenever I tell them to fire. You'll be there. Because we probably need to start moving like so at some point. That explains it. I knew it. I knew something was up. Okay, you need to be with these guys. Get over here. I knew something was up there. I knew we had enough troops to make this. Because I want the lines to be a little bit more thick. I want the ranks to be a little bit more deep. So that looks good to me. Now we could go for a little cup here. And actually, since we are fighting
Romans, ready for duty.
Greeks, that is probably what we want to do. Although, no, I don't want to do that. Because that will expose our flank as well. Yeah, it will expose our flank as well. No, we just hold. We hold for as long as we can. Now, these ballistae, they're not firing. We are going to focus fire, concentrate fire over to here. But I'm actually thinking they might trickle in here. So that means we need them, like, here. Okay, this is gonna be it. Let's get the sharpstone beds as well, I guess. No, let's not. These things always backfire. Okay, give me a sec here. to prepare mentally. Now I'm hoping their reinforcements come from there as well, but we'll see. Okay, let's see what happens here. With a little bit of luck, they'll waste their cav. That is what I would like to see here. They could, hopefully they're going to push their cav over here as well, but they might be trying to push through here.
Reinforcements approaching.
Yeah, those bastards. Like, really? Why? Yeah, cavalry is going to try and push through there. Which is pretty damn horrible. Okay, how do we respond to that?
Legionaries! Double time! Melee infantry at your command. Romans to a man. Legionaries!
We're plugging the gap, I guess.
Marching order!
It's got to be that. They need to get information soon, though, because that is a general moving in.
Ballista!
Those are decent shots, I guess, but...
Jupiter gives us strength. At speed!
Okay.
Warriors!
Let's get these warriors over here as well. With a little bit of luck, we're going to be able to at least plug the gap for long enough. Now let's see what they want to do here. Let's see what they want to do here. All we need to do right now is just hold. Just hold position. We need to hold position.
Ballista!
And I guess these are quite decent shots for now. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. You're not telling me that artillery doesn't want to fire anymore. Let's focus fire here for a bit. Get just a couple of shots out, please. I can't be here.
Legionaries! Glory to Rome!
Are we pushing out these shots or what?
Victory for Rome! Brave Romans to a man!
Let's get a couple of shots out if we can.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, with a little bit of luck there, are we talking elephants? We are talking bloody elephants, my goodness. Okay. Get some missiles over there.
Ballista!
I'll frickin' do it myself here. That's what I mean. Let's try not to fire into our own ranks too much. No! Ooh, close call there. Let's try and aim a bit more high here. Okay, we might be able to get rid of this first phase quickly, and that is exactly what we need to do here. Okay, that is our javelinman walking, which is good. Good. Firing with artillery into a phalanx is always what we want to do. That is always what we want to do. Now they might be going over that rear here, so we need to watch out for that. We still have our men over there. That is not great. That is not great. Why did I not push them anywhere else? Go.
Legionaries!
That is a lot of troops. Got nice swords there though.
Sons of Mars! Obidiamus! Missile infantry at your command!
Oh my god, what is happening with the frames and such? That did not look great. Okay. Time to get some cavalry to the rear.
Proud Romans all! Legionaries! Double
Legionaries there. This either holds or they die, and honestly, they just gotta hold for a bit. I'm not sure what's up with the frames at the moment, but it's just gotta be what it is. No, you need to hold. try and single out the elephants.
Melee troops. Ready yourselves. Legionary cavalry. Legionary cavalry.
Cavalry's on the move, which is good.
Legionary.
Okay, where are they? There they are. Okay, these men just need to hold now.
Legionary cavalry.
What else did we take here?
Ready.
I don't know.
Ordered up.
Okay, these are done.
Ready for duty. Legionaries. Your orders.
So have you stop firing for a bit? I would love to fire into that though. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to make that shot.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, fire at these guys.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Missile infantry. Romans. Ready for
Sorry guys, I'm really trying to focus here.
orders.
Are these guys out? No, they're not.
Field artillery. Yours to command.
I just need to fire there.
Legionary cavalry. Riders of the devil.
Chalker Spides, nice rear attack.
Legionaries.
Go for the Chalker Spides, go for the Chalker Spides. Don't let them get hit in the rear here. Let's go for the Chalker Spides, break formation quickly. That is one unit we don't have to fight. And we could do that. I think we can do that. Let's break that formation quickly. Okay. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No. Wrong bloody units. Wrong bloody units. We need these three.
Gives us strength.
Oh, crap. Yeah, crap. Get out. Get out, get out, get out.
Your orders. Legio Paracida. Command them.
I mean, sure, you need to be at the rear there.
Hail. Ready. Snow. Legionary. Missile infantry at your command. Ready.
Not gonna make it. They're not gonna make that.
Double time.
Yeah. Hit this up first. We hit this up first.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That is a flank. That is exactly what we need on Chalker Spides. Get them over there. You need to get rid of that. Double time, my friends.
Ballista.
Okay, these ballistas need to stop firing. Go, here. Not sure whether we're going to be able to get them there, but
Extempo.
we need to try.
Melee troops.
That is double time, right?
Your orders.
Oh my god, what is happening with like the frames and such here? That is so horrible.
Missile
Especially in times like these.
waiting.
Go.
The men are wavering.
Who's wavering? Yeah, it's these men. Oh, that is not good.
Legionaries.
Why aren't they firing just fire a wheel, you bastards?
Legionary cavalry. Your orders. Double glory. Commander. To up the double.
Let's get him over there and plop him in there.
Complites. Melee troop. We obey. Mandata tour.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Plug the gap, plug the gap, plug the gap. Don't let them get through. Don't let them trickle through there. We don't want that.
Orders. Engage.
Cavalry needs to be there. Other cav is currently skirmishing against that. Get him out. Get him all out. We just need the other guys to the flank here. We just get everybody over here, please. Like everybody who's standing over there needs to be over here. Where is this? Would we be able to fire into that from here? We might. Are you doing this double time? Why are they not doing things double time? That is so freaking annoying. Like, what the hell? Go. Okay, I'm gonna refresh again. So maybe something happened with that. I don't know. I don't know where you are going. Fire into their rear. Get over here, fire into their rear. Come on. You can do it.
Ready and waiting.
These guys are fighting that. We're going to be able to break that soon, which is good. These men need to
Our men flee the field of battle.
get over here.
Shameful to
Funnel here, maybe. That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Okay, at least we got that. You got that. Very good. That is a nice back. They're not firing at will, right? No, good. Okay, these men are doing very well because they can't pull formations. That is what we're trying to achieve here. These are done, very good. Then we've got a nice flank here. Let's start firing at that flank. We've got these as well, which is good. Would we have to worry about our rear? I'm not gonna worry about that rear. These are Chalker spies as well. Fire at them. Swap out, swap out. Come on. Okay, did we get these? Not yet, let's do it. Okay, these men are done, very good. These men are going to try and pull in over here, which is fine. Don't. Is this gonna work? It might. That is over. That is horrible. That works.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Beautiful. Okay, but we can't stay here for too long. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna try and focus fire like that. Over here. Did we not get these guys yet? Jeez. Okay, you actually need to make sure these Chalker spies don't come back. That means that all these men can start moving to the rear. And that also means that at least these two can start moving over to here. We might be able to make this, my friends. Okay, where are you going? You're going over there. You're going over there as well. Okay, good. Are they firing? Please focus fire here. Did you still not get them? Jeez. Oh no, you're right, you're right. You need to get rid of these Chalker spies. We can't have them come back. So you are firing, right? And there we go, we're back. Okay, good. Don't know what happened with the internet there. Not good enough. Try again. That's it though. Sorry guys, I'm really trying here. That looks good though. Yeah, I mean that looks good, right? It's a bit iffy here and there, but I mean, these are good shots, I think. And I don't think the AI is going to be able to do this if I leave them to it. So very snipey shots. Come on. Again. Okay, we need to be somewhere else now. Actually need to be here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Concentrate fire here. We might be firing at our own men, but that is what it is. These men are out. Okay, we can't have them move over to there just yet. These men are not going to make it, whereas these men... Okay, yeah, they actually need to stay out of the fight for a bit. This is done, which is good. Flanking force. Who's not moving? You are not moving. Why?
Move out! Ready!
Can we please do something about this rear?
Melee troops awaiting orders. Brave Romans to a man. Commander! Your orders.
Okay.
Ready and waiting. Yes, Commander! Ready and waiting. At speed! Commander!
Stand behind it for a bit.
Sic Domine!
Okay, is this unit already in there? No, they are not.
Hoplites, ready!
God, you gotta be kidding me.
Ready and waiting. As you command. Ready to me.
Let's inspire.
Victoria, lead us!
Okay, I'm actually gonna have you hold fire, because if we fire with this, we need to do it ourselves, I think. Ooh. Because these, I think, are seriously good shots. I think it's actually not Shadow. I think the game is just having a hard time processing all these units. And I get that. I get that. It's a lot of units. That goes wide. That's wide as well. Come on. Oh, come on. That is good. That is good. That is sniping them. Oh no, the pillar. The pillar. Bloody Greeks. Bloody Greeks. That is nice. Okay, let's focus on battle again. What are we doing here? What are you doing? What are you doing, you idiots? I'm not sure whether I told them to do that, but we're there now, eh?
Ready for duty.
Okay, get out of that formation. I would like you to just throw your pilum into that formation. With a little bit of luck, we break that.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah. We'll just bullet this two down. Okay, if they were to push through here, that is fine. These men are holding, man. That is, like, amazing. Okay, that is it. That's actually good. Let's just have these men finish the job, and then we can start pulling into their rear with that.
General! Orders!
That means that we can start moving these men over to here. Let's just have somebody finish the job here, because we really need to get that gap opened up. We really need to get that bit opened up. Why do you have to walk like that? Come on. Just start firing. I don't want you to walk, I just want you to start firing. We need the cavalry into that rear. That's it. That's it. That's it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Really? Who's fleeing?
This is a shame.
Oh, these guys, of course. Okay, come on. Let's finish that thing. That is it.
At speed! Orders! Make it charge! Advance!
Where's the other cav? Other cav is here, right? No. Where are they? There they are. Okay, they've had a bit of a breather. Here comes the rear. Here comes the rear. Let's untangle this. Let's untangle this.
Hoplites!
Enemy should be moving through now.
Your command!
Yes, they are.
Legionaries! Mob!
Close that gap. Close that, close this thing.
Ready and waiting! At the double! Double time! Legionary cavalry! By your
Cycle. I'm really unsure how many men these are. Like, how many men this is. Really unsure about that.
legionaries!
An entire unit has perished.
For Rome, ready!
Okay, they're actually all going in here. They're actually all going in here. That's what it looks like. You need to stop firing.
Stop!
Stop firing. Get your bloody things over here.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Thought we cycled that. Come on.
General.
Cannot have them break. Then we have another issue. I don't want that.
Mob! At speed! Your orders! As you command! Ready and waiting! At the double! Hold Romans all!
Right. I will move them here. Actually, get out of formation. Throw that thing. That's it. Very good. Very good. Very good. Let's break that.
Ready, men. Report glory.
That is broken. Let's go for the next.
General.
Kidding me?
Etienne!
Okay, cavalry coming in. We are going to be able to intercept that.
Missile infantry!
Not with them, though.
Advance at speed!
Ah, too late.
For glory!
Okay, I see some of them
One of our units is
wavering here, which is good. Okay, this is very dodgy. This is way too dodgy, actually. I don't really think I want to do this. I think I want to fire here. That's still gonna do something. Well, maybe at one of them. Yeah, it's too dodgy to start firing into our own ranks here. If we start doing that, we might get some serious losses. Way too dodgy. Please hit. Ah, not really. That's it. That's... Oh, close call. Close call here. That's looking better. Nope. Ooh, did that go into our own ranks? It might have. Yeah, I'm not gonna fiddle around with this now. Okay, I need to refresh this, I'm sorry. Okay.
Legionaries!
Let's start pushing forward with the legionaries.
Ballista!
Concentrate fire here.
Romans.
We have these men ready to move.
We await your command.
Legionary cavalry!
Sons of Mars.
Okay, I might just untangle the... No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Let's go this way.
Legionary cavalry. Wide as the bird.
Ready! Charge! Orders!
Okay, these two, you need a breather, man.
Quick march!
Good, we've got that cav.
Mob!
Let's have the mob chase that.
Orders! Ready to serve Rome!
It means we start moving, eh?
Commander!
Start choking them out.
Ballista!
You got that, right? Yeah, they have. They have that. Let's have them do that. General needs to be close by.
Orders understood.
Mandata to us!
Get over here.
By your command!
You get out of there.
Orders!
Okay, these guys are almost out of ammo.
Archers! I charge! Ready!
Look, guys, you cannot let them escape. Like,
The enemy general is.
ooh, nice. The enemy general is dead. Good. Okay, we cannot let these guys escape. If we do, we might have a serious flank on our hands. I don't want that. Are you kidding me? Get over here. Come on. Keep moving. Keep moving. We need to keep moving for this one. If we don't keep moving, we die. Okay, all these missiles. I need you over here. Let's have that glass cannon happen here.
Advance at speed! Double time!
Cavalry probably needs to... Good, they got him. Good. Cavalry probably needs to go here.
Pretty!
These men, they kind of need a breather, but not sure how they're gonna get it.
Legionary cavalry!
Advance at
Might be able to do this. You need to get off the siege equipment. Be a last line of defense here.
Sic Domine!
brave Romans to a man.
Start moving them a little bit closer. Maybe we can give them what we can. You're out of formation because we wanted you to throw your pilum, which you did. It means you're going back in formation. Make sure anybody who comes through is being dealt with. We give them what we can, and we go back into a formation.
Brave Romans to a man. Follow
There.
your commander.
There.
Legionaries.
Whew. I'm literally like shaking here. Okay, we need to single out the most dangerous units, which are, I think, gonna be Chalka Spites. Okay, you don't fire a will. Whatever happens, you do not fire a will.
Legionary cavalry. Quick,
How about you come over here? My god. Okay, these two, you've done well. You've done well. Made sure that guy doesn't come back. That is the last line of defense. You need to be in a cavalry testudo. Let's see what happens.
commander.
Okay,
Ready.
forward. Forward, come on, go forward. That's us. That's us. That's us. They move, they die. That is the issue.
Infantry ready.
They break, they die.
Ready and waiting.
Get into their flanks. If we don't get into their flanks, we are not gonna, like, we're not gonna be able to do anything.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Where's the armored ones? There.
Victory for Rome.
Yeah, that's us breaking. Hold that position, man. You need to hold that bloody
Our
position.
men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah.
Missiles ready and waiting. Proud Romans all.
You still have... Who still has a pilum? You do.
On alert.
There. Needs to be there.
Ready and waiting. Legionaries.
Where's the cav? Here's the cav. Go get the cav in.
Commander.
This is good. There we go. Okay. Formation.
Infantry at your command. Ready, men. Ready. Obedience. Commander. Advance. Commander.
We're in formation. Good.
Advance. Orders.
Get in there. Get in there. We'll try and break that through that flank.
Romans all.
Stop. Get close. Just get close here. Is that us? Yes, that's us.
Legionaries.
No, that's them. Yep, that's them. Okay, good.
Infantry ready. Cohors parati.
Orders.
Advance at speed. Ready. You'll stick command.
Okay, whoever is able to fight,
Commander.
except for these two maybe, you need to be here. Did we get the cav in?
Legionary cavalry.
No, they got intercepted. They got intercepted. That was not great.
Melee infantry ready. Ready and waiting.
Do not let them get to your flank, man.
Commander,
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
Fire, fire. I mean, I would prefer to fire more into their flanks, but I'm not going to be able to hit there. This is all we can do right now, I think. Like, we just need to make sure... Get the bloody cavalry out, man. What are you doing? Stop that timer.
Advance. Orders.
Romans, ready for duty.
Infantry at your command. Melee infantry at your command.
Oh my goodness, this battle. We've got more cav, but we can't use
Our
it.
units has used all its ammunition.
They have literally, like...
Right.
Okay, what are they looking at? Let's get into that flank. Come on. That is a flank, right? Is that not a flank? Oh, come on.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Even the mob is fighting.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, this is horrible for our cavalry. Like, they are literally just getting around our flank here.
Engage.
This is horrible for our cavalry.
At speed.
How did this happen? Jeez.
Brave Romans to a man.
Please break this. Please break this unit. We need to start pushing. We need to start pushing further. What is that? What is fleeing here? I mean, this has to be a flank, right? This cavalry is useless here. Let's make sure he goes over to here. Other way, other way. Yes, that's the way. Good. This bit is gonna break, right? Pushing our cavalry in here is just, it's not gonna cut it. It's just not cutting it. Like, that doesn't do anything.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, dear Lord. I think we're gonna lose this.
Romans ready for duty. Advance.
Okay, can we get through that? Can we get around that?
Pikes at the ready.
Okay, these are information. Let's get them over to here. These are information as well. Let's get them over to here. See if we can maybe...
Our men flee the field of battle.
Okay, that is our cavalry in here, which is not going to do much, I think. These guys are all the way over here. Are they even running? They are running. Get here. Get over here. Go for it.
Ready for orders. Understood. Your orders. Orders understood. By your command.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah, they've basically opened up all these fronts here, right? They've basically gone into a defensive position, so they are doing like a defense there, they're doing a defense here, and they're doing a defense here. Meaning we can't really do anything about this. I think.
Ready and wait.
That is what I would say that is happening at the moment.
Troops awaiting orders. Legionaries.
It's like we can't get through
Advance.
unless we break things here. But now we are the blob that they once were.
Orders understood.
Our men flee the field of battle.
We need to breach here. Like if we breach from this position, then we can start doing something.
Of Mars.
But we can't.
Commander.
I'm not gonna divide and conquer this.
For glory.
I'd say they are basically doing a very good job
Legionaries.
here. Okay, you actually need to turn around to do something about these guys. You actually need to turn around to do something about those spikes in the rear. Do something about the pikes in the rear, you idiot.
Orders understood.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Don't look... Don't,
This is a shameful display.
Look the other way. Look the other way, you idiot. What are they doing?
Brave Romans to a man. Fighters.
Okay, General. You are in combat? No, you're not. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Jupiter gives us strength. Legionary cavalry.
Our only hope is to break this. I mean, we could
Romans ready for duty.
try and move in here to these chalker spikes.
Legionary cavalry.
But I will
Advance at speed.
try and break through that.
At us. By your command. On my order.
Our men flee the
Because
field
these men
of battle.
are now fleeing. Yeah, they pull the Studo, man. Let's pull it to Studo here.
Ready for orders. Proud Romans all. Riders, advance.
Let's thread that needle. Come on. There we go. No, they are tangling here. You frickin' idiots.
An entire unit has perished.
I need you to simply thread that needle.
Troops.
Get into the rear of these guys. And that is where you die, probably.
Missile infantry.
It is doing something.
Ready to ride. Dominate.
No, 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 no.
To full
We're not going to be able to take you out.
Our men flee the field of battle.
We're not going to be able to take you out here.
Shameful display.
Legionaries. Prepare to attack. Form Testudo. Missile infantry.
Just turtle up.
Titans! Legatus!
If only we could just let the general flee, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that.
Legatus! Roman fall!
It's not gonna happen, my friends.
Ready and waiting.
It's not gonna happen.
General!
We'll be back though. That is not gonna be the issue.
Unit has perished.
But we're not gonna be able to make it here. Okay, this general needs to run for the hills. Actually, they all need to run for the hills.
Ready and waiting.
Let's get everybody out of this fight.
Melee infantry ready.
These men have got to cover the retreat. These men should probably get out of here as well.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, I know we can't retreat them. I know we can't retreat them. I know we cannot retreat them.
Marching order! Ready!
Especially these peasants, get them out. Everybody needs to flee for their lives, I guess.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, it's so annoying that they are attacking us on their terms, not on ours. We were so bloody close as well. We were so close, and now we need to just wait for reinforcements. We just need to wait for reinforcements. That's it.
Pull back!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Do we fight to the last? Maybe we do.
Engage!
Because here we can swarm them a little bit more. That is the case. Okay, let's see if we can get them in position.
An entire unit.
We're not going to win this, but we could maybe do a little bit more damage. So we might be able to, for example, get rid of this unit, so... So they are not armored. They are fighting 1v1. Sorry, not 1v1, 1v many. So we're going to be able to break this unit easily. We're going to be able to break these guys as well, which is very good. We have our general in here too. I'm going to keep that general in there as well. All I'm going to try and do here is damage. Like, I'm not going to try and win this. These guys can run for the hills. So that's what I mean. These guys are done. These guys are broken now. A little bit of luck, we can do a little bit of damage against them. That way we won't have to fight them on the next day. These guys are broken now as well. Are we gonna stand and fight here? Am I gonna stand and fight here? Not sure whether I'm gonna do that, to be honest. Not sure whether I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a lot of buggy AI movement. It's gonna take a long time. So we either attack or we concede defeat. No, spare the Romans. Let's pretend that they are running for the hills. Let's just do that. I know we can't retreat here, but let's pretend these guys are running for the hills. Because that is probably what I would do in this situation. I would probably try and take them out of the city. We have held our ground, I think. We have done well. I think we've done well. But we have been defeated. So that's how simple it is. We have been defeated. I could try and cheese my way in or out of this, but I'm not going to do that. Yes. A close defeat. Yeah, a very close defeat. see how many men we killed. Yeah, we still... I mean, they came with... You know, they came at us with almost twice as many men. And they've lost a little bit more than we have. So we have lost a legion here today, but they have also lost a legion today. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. This is what it is. A noble death indeed. That is going to have some consequences. And they have taken Epidomnos, not taken Epidomnos. No, they're going for it again, because apparently we still had a couple of units left. A decisive defeat, of course. And they have taken Epidomnos. Of course they did. Okay, that is something we need to intercept with the fleet, and we need to do that straight away. We're going to be fine in that battle. Alright, they have taken Epidomnos. I think they are making ready for an assault on Delminium. We're not going to be able to snipe Apollonia, I think. Not with what we have in Taras at the moment. That's not going to happen. But yeah, next up we're looking for the siege of Delminium. Now, timer did go off, but we're going to do a little bit more playing. I'll set a smaller timer. Because I do want to respond to this, to be honest. Don't want to leave you hanging like this. Though we might need to fight that naval battle. Ooh, they're going in for a move against Egypt. And these men are returning home. The Igari men are returning home. That was one unsuccessful field trip. Alrighty. We're gonna have a noble death on our hands, so that means that we need to take care of politics. We probably have plenty of money in the bank. I mean, we should have plenty of money with this. With a legion gone, basically a full legion has gone here. Yeah, the Populares, they were not really happy with us anyway. Settlement has been sacked. Then we had research complete, construction 2. That is very good. New innovations. Okay. Rebellion is imminent in Illyricum. That is not good. Because they sacked that thing. So the Getae are also pretty much on the border. Let's get you into Delminium. And seasonal conditions, quite a few. A couple of armies destroyed. We've had plenty of construction, which is very good. Lost the settlement and then the quartermaster's report. And Illyrium has been contested, of course. Are we going to do this with the fleet first? That could be a tiny battle. Let's do this first. Let's make sure you are in the right stance so that you can start responding to all this quickly. You need to make sure all these troops are given to the other legion. Yeah, well, let's just give them one. That means that you can go back now, and eventually you might be able to start supplying the other legions as well. Or not eventually, you can probably start doing that right now. Let's get that spy over here. We are protecting the city. We are protecting Delminium, although they're gonna probably start moving in with 2 legions. So I'm actually quite unsure how that one's gonna play out. We might lose that as well. Plus 8 sanitation in all regions. That is not too shabby. Plus 2 growth. Plus 8 loyalty for all political factions. Let's do that. I need that. Let's check loyalty straight away. Yeah, that's a minus 33. So you can marry. Let's send you to the Iceni. Let's send you to, I don't know, Egypt. You can be sent to Athens. Anybody able to marry? Nope. And we cannot secure their loyalty. So there is this risk of succession here. That is quite horrible. Let's at least secure loyalty on the other factions then. You're near Olisipo.
At your command. Make haste, men. At your command. Advance. Make haste, men.
Just as a precaution. I really hope we don't get that succession, otherwise we'd be in a bit of trouble, honestly. That would be horrible.
Ready for orders. March. Ready for battle. At once. Commander, on the move.
I'm just gonna push people to the front lines.
I will do.
Okay, let's just do that. And then we have that naval battle that we need to talk about, that we need to take care of.
For death and honor!
We can actually auto-resolve this. That is nice.
It is an honor. Tell the cowards!
There we go, very good. That gets rid of their navy. Or not their navy, that gets rid of a full stack, basically. Which is very good. Let's enslave these captives again. Very good. Those are nice tiny victories. Those are very nice tiny victories. And then we might even have enough to at least get that blockade set up. Let's just at least get the blockade set up. We don't need to attack, just get it set up.
Get the blockade set up!
Are we actually getting replenishment here? Probably not, no? No.
At your command.
Okay, I don't think we want to attack this. I mean, they would sally out, right?
Ready for battle.
They would sally out because we have siege equipment. Let's just check what we're talking about.
Retreat!
No, I'd rather fight them in the city.
At your command.
Okay, you need to recruit.
Ready for battle. Are you ready to serve Rome?
So that you can give that to the next legion passing. I'm probably going to leave one of these legions over here. Now, I'm mostly worried about civil war. That is at the moment what I'm mostly worried about. Okay, there is one thing we can try. That helps. Okay, there's going to be no money for a turn, but so be it. We need to keep them on our we need to keep them on our good side. So that is going to be a little bit less money. So be it. That means that you can get your troops back.
At once. March. Ready for orders.
Actually, going to move you to the front line so you can start moving here. You need to be either here or here. They're actually both fine. They're all fine. Just stay here then.
At once. March until your feet bleed. You will march.
Okay, we can have all of these do that.
We hunger. Any man who drops out is left behind. We hunger. Faster! Curse you all! Ready for battle. Get moving, you.
The same applies to this guy. Let's start moving you.
Gathering supply.
Gives us a little bit more money. And this way we also don't get that that whole civil war thing. Because I can't have that. Not right now. Right, let's go to the next turn, I think. Let's see what Epirus is up to. Oh, that's right. We also have the revolt. Well, we can crush the revolt with these guys, I guess, but let's see what Epirus is going to do first. Yeah, these Issani are going to go in with agent activity, I think. Well, they're just, you know, probing, I guess. Just checking what is happening. Checking whether they would have free passage here. Right, here comes Epirus. Okay, they didn't make any attack, which is curious. I'm unsure what they are doing at the moment. But I mean, once our legions hit, we are going to be in Greece with 5 legions. So I'm still not planning on consolidating Greece or taking all of it. I'm planning on getting allies. This could actually be a nice snipe for us. Sack and liberate. Let's take a look at whether that opportunity is there. Because that could be a good snipe. Or a subjugate, of course. The other faction has offered you an entire settlement. What? Diplomat has betrayed us. Diplomat has betrayed us. Rebellion. Governor increased in rank. What? we've got an entire settlement. What the hell? I don't want this. Oh god. Just get it down. Just get everything. Just take the resources and run. For now. We'll see what we'll do with that. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Quartermaster's report. Outraged populace. Faction destroyed. Arabian pirates. What happened to the faction? They're just gone, I guess. Well, I guess we got Noria now. I didn't know that was a thing. Jeez. We suddenly have another settlement. Right. Let's start moving. Okay, we got a second legion in here, which is good. That was what I wanted to see. We can deal with the rebels like this. And then we have a little bit more of a... just ransom them. We have a little bit more of a presence in Illyria. Which is good. Can we get you back to... No, we cannot. Well, at least we're getting some replenishment up, which is good. If anybody wants to attack us, then I don't think they're going to make it, which is good. So I'm not sure what the enemy is doing at the moment, but let us just take a look at it. Let's try and sabotage these supplies. Hopefully we can just get them to stop there. Nope. Right, you need to get over there. You need to get over there. Where's the other one? Start moving.
We hunger for battle.
Maro, you're going to be kept in Massalia.
Set up the watch. Waiting for orders. Commander, march until your feet. At your command. I'm afraid we cannot.
Loving the movement range on that Primus de Pares.
Hunger for battle.
That is very good. I mean, if you compare it to this, right? That Primus de Pares got over here. This guy's getting over here. That is insane. I think that is pretty insane.
Ready for get moving. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
Right, so Ralla is staying here. You're actually going to start moving over to the front lines, which is going to take you a while. That is going to take you a while. Let's just keep you moving.
Commander.
Okay, it would be nice to get you over to the border, which is here.
At once. Your next command. We hunger for battle.
Before we do any recruitment, we need to check politics. Populares are fine with us, but we need to set taxes again, so... Let's go to trade. Let's do that. That gives us another 25k for next turn. Let's see if we can get them to where they need to be. The other factions are fine. How much? 13. Send you to Athens. And that is another 2k. Let's send you to the... send you to Sparta. And then we are at minus 10. We can send another one. Let's do that just to be sure. Let's go to the Iceni. And that fixes that. Okay, the fleet should stay here. Apollonia, how well are you defended? You're pretty well defended, so we're not going to do anything with that. Any ranks? Yes, we have a rank on you. Let us take that and that and that, I guess. And take that and take that and take that again. Very good. And then we have this legion who has a level, which is great. Let's give you that and... Replenishment upkeep, that is always good. Let's take that. Okay, you probably need to stay there for a bit. Yep. Since we have a little bit of money left, let's just make sure these guys are being outfitted. Don't need to do the war dogs, I think. Okay, with a little bit of money left, let us recruit some veterans. That is probably going to be it for this turn. We don't have any money to build, so that is what it is. House Empire maintenance, 94%. So we still need to be looking at... We still need to be looking at, what's it called? Libraries and such. That is a problem for next turn. Let's go end this turn. I mean, we're getting 25,000 in on normal taxes, so... I think we're doing alright. I would like to retake Epidamnos, though. Okay, they're actually moving back. Epirus is moving back, which is curious. How many legions would we need here? I think 4 is enough. I think 4 legions is going to be enough. So that means that the other 2 can stay in Mediolanum and Massalia. And what do we do with that settlement that we were given? Do we try and hold that? I think so, right? I think we might as well. I mean, I'm not going to send the Legion that way. I'm not going to do that, but I might. I don't know. What the? Again? Which, we've got another settlement. Accompanied by a famous scholar. That is great. Previously destroyed faction has been liberated. That is... Where? Larissa. So Larissa has been liberated. That is good. Unseasonal conditions. Newly captured regional bonuses. War declared. Construction report. What is the construction report? Just archives and Taras. That is good though for Empire maintenance. Faction rises. Year in history. So things happening in Carthage. Well, Carthage is long gone. And there is the last timer. Now this is the start turn. We're actually going to call it quits here. Are we? No, we're not. We're gonna let's go for a little bit longer because we can start doing that. And I do think that is what I'm going to do.
At your service.
Okay, let's try and sabotage this army, sabotage these supplies. There we go. That works. Very good. What I'm actually going to do here is go for this settlement straight away, Epidamnos. We're not going to take it right now. Oh crap! There's another one there. Yep, but that is okay because we are sending in the other army, and they're not going to get replenishment from their other army, so they're stuck here. We're going to push them away. Yeah, there we go. Very good. Okay, he doesn't have any movement range left. But it does mean that we now have 2 legions fighting this one settlement, so that is good. Okay, so this is our way to save it. But before we do, I want to send you around, like so. So I want to know what's happening here. They have a full stack over there. That is good to know. You need to start moving over to here. The Iceni actually, we need to have that diplomat go to the Iceni or somebody else again. Because if we are just getting settlements like this, who is that diplomat? It's either you or you. Well, let's send you to the Gate, I guess. And we'll send you to the Knossos. And we needed to send them anyway to get that under control, so that is good. And we have plenty of money now as well. I'm loving that. Right, let's get that Primus de Pares in there. You're staying here, so you need to stay on that. You need to start moving, though. Bucco. Is Bucco one of ours? Not sure. Could be. Yeah, that's Bucco. No, we'll have the recruitment be done here.
At your command.
How many more troops do you need anyway? Like, what do you need?
Ready for orders.
You need veteran legionnaires.
Ready for battle. Are you ready to serve Rome? Commander.
Looking good, buddy. Oh man, it's gonna take a while before this guy gets there. That is gonna take a while.
How can I be of assistance? I seek diversion.
Ready for orders. Attack for Rome!
Okay, that's all looking good. So we can actually probably start upgrading things, start construction. Let us start. How's things here? Minus 14. What do we need here? We probably need that. In this case, we probably need an aqueduct. And we need a temple. I'm actually maybe going to try and keep this under control. That is only 2 turns to get this into an allied state. It's only 2 turns. That is not a lot. Let's do it. Only 2 bloody turns. My goodness. And then we also have this settlement over here, which we probably need to start dismantling. Which is like, my goodness. And that probably means that we want to have you at Nemosos. So let's start moving you forward a bit. Let's start moving you this way, because we probably want you to be there. How many stars do you have? Yeah, this is a pretty decent legion. We can probably get public order under control there pretty easily. I wouldn't mind it if you had a couple more legionaries, because this is a border zone. So let's at least do this. Get you up to 10. Right, we are going to save it here and then call it quits. There we go. That is the game save. My friends, thank you very, very much for being here with me today again. I think we've had a very good episode again. Although we have, of course, lost Epidamnos, but still, I think, you know, there is progress. We will have 4 legions and the fleet in Greece soon. That is not going to take very long anymore. We are going to have 4 legions and a fleet in there soon. So we are going to be bloody... we're going to be defeating Epirus. We are going to be defeating Epirus, although I don't think I want to take their settlements. I think I want to see if we can get some more allies up. But let me know what you think about that in the comment section. We're not there yet. It's going to be another full week before I start recording more episodes, I think. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Right. Thank you for being here again. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.